Welcome to Worldwide Music, and we are here today to interview Natalie Jean. And she took part also of the previous competition and is now joined also the second. And welcome, Natalie.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Okay, we just have a few questions lined up for you just to understand better who you are. And first of all, do you want to introduce yourself? Who is Natalie?
Natalie Jean, as I like to say, is an artist that tries not to be labeled. However, you know, I'm a singer-songwriter, performer. I've won several awards, had several nominations, but I like to, where my heart is in jazz, but I love music as a whole. So now I've gone into writing for many different genres, and my last album was actually a pop album. The one before that was a jazz album. The one before that was a pop jazz fusion album, and this year I'm thinking of doing a blues album. So I just love music. I'm just multi-genre.
Okay, what artist would you say influenced you the most?
I love Nina Simone,
okay,
Ella Fitzgerald, and Celine Dion. Those three people have really influenced my music.
Okay, great. And how did you actually start getting into the music scene? I mean, what made you start singing?
Basically, I started many moons ago, but it wasn't until 2011 that I decided to get back into the music scene. Many moons ago, I created a demo of 3 songs, and at that time I thought I was ready to try to get into the music industry. But there was a lot of things going on in my life at the time, so I didn't pursue it. And in 2011, somebody said, well, why aren't you doing something with singing? And so I took the 3 demos that I had from many moons ago and sent it off into the universe, the internet universe, to see if anybody would gravitate to it. And so this record company called Tate Music Group liked one of my songs, and they said, we'd like to sign you. I signed with them, and then the first album, Obsession, was formed. And that's the pop jazz fusion album. And so I had to go to Oklahoma to re-record. But I left them after 3 months. And so I'm no novice in the music industry. I had to do a lot of research. I got burned a few times. And then so I, did my own website. And then I just started finding different social media platforms to put my music on, and different contests to enter my music. And that's how I was able to actually formulate who I am as an artist. And then a songwriter friend of mine introduced me to a wonderful music producer in my area, and then I decided to do that the self-titled jazz album, and then it just flourished from there.
Okay.
And so in my family also, my father's a famous Haitian singer. I have my aunt who was one of the first all-female bands in Haiti. So it's actually in my family to do creative things, to do music.
Great, great. So it comes from your family. It's in your blood.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
I understand that you're a solo singer. You don't actually play with a band. You don't always play with the same people.
Actually, yeah, that's very interesting. When I first started out and I got a booking agent, he's like, oh, to book you would be better if you had a band. And then I was like, oh my gosh, how am I going to get this together? In the United States, we have this thing called Craigslist, so you can put an ad on the,
sure.
To see if you can find somebody. And I was able to find my bass player on that, and then my booking agent suggested my keyboard player, Michael McFadden, who's been doing this for 30 years. And when we met, we had this instant connection. And ever since then, it's been him, me, the bass player, and we've switched drummers. But now we have a steady drummer.
Okay.
Sometimes we switch off with the bass and the guitar player, but it's basically the same people that play with me. And they're extraordinary because they don't really know French, and they've had to learn my French album, and they've just been amazing.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully, one thing we're trying to do on Worldwide Music is we have a section on the website where you can actually search an artist. Obviously, we're at the beginning, so the database is kind of empty. But we do hope that artists will actually register themselves on them. So in the future, maybe if you're looking for a sax player in your area, you might be able to type in there and you'll get some names out of that. That's what we hope to be able to do. But that's interesting. So you did mention something about the web. You do see the web as an important means of distributing music for emerging artists.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. If it wasn't the web, there's no way I could have been heard, seen, or whatever. Especially with like SoundCloud, Twitter, and Facebook, and sites like yours. It's a great way for people to hear your music. Entering contests. You know, a lot of people ask me, why do you enter so many contests? Well, I see it as an avenue for people to hear my music. And you don't know who's listening to your music that might say, aha, I want to be able to use this for something in my movie or video or commercial or whatever. So the web is definitely a very important part of getting seen and heard.
Yep. Okay. Do you record your songs in a recording studio, or are you a home recorder?
I actually write the lyrics to my music, and then I go to my producer, and he comes up with the composing of the music. Okay. I actually always have an idea of what I want it to sound like, and so I'll give him a little something of what I want it to be, and he's just a magician, and it just comes out. It flows really well with the lyrics that I
Okay, so what you do is you prepare something at home with sort of home recording system, then you take it over there, and then you arrange it, and then you record it in the studio.
Exactly.
Okay, okay. How did you find Worldwide Music?
Worldwide Music, I think I was Googling a music contest one day, and it happened to pop up, and then my friend, who's another songwriter that introduced me to the music producer, was on it. And so since she was on it and she was asking people to register to vote, I decided to put myself in it as well.
Okay, fine, great. Okay, one last thing. I mean, you are a heavy internet user for your music career, and probably not only for that. What is it that you would like to see in a website that you have not found yet?
I guess more opportunities for music to be seen, like by A&R reps, something like that. Some websites have it, but it's not huge. More ways to get involved with labels, more ways to, get involved with the different kind of musicians from all over the world. That's something that you guys are trying to do as well. More of a family kind of community within the music, you know what I mean? So that everybody can learn. Because I'm always trying to help people. Like, I'm a voting member in the Grammys, and I always try to influence people. Just, you can't become a voting member, you should become an associate member, just so that, your music can be heard. A lot of people don't think that they can submit their albums or songs to the Grammys, but anybody can submit. It's a lot of independent artists. In fact, I'm going to the Grammys in February, which I'm excited about. It's hard to get tickets. So yeah, more of a community-filled website.
Understood. Okay. Well, one thing, we do have a blog. We're trying to get the blog to become something where the community can actually share experiences and, exchange ideas and ask questions, whatever it is.
Right.
It's something we're trying to develop. We'll see how it does, and hopefully you'll be on it, maybe just writing something or asking something that you're interested in.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time, and this is the end, and we hope to see you soon with more and more songs. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Okay.
You too. All right.
Quand ça n'allait pas, où étais-tu mon